This is AAC Sports Central, your one stop for all American Athletic Conference college football and basketball news. So today I'm going on a rant. Not really a rant, but just a unstructured discussion. So I've been watching a lot of activity on Twitter, and I see that a lot of folks are really heated and kind of engaged in the potential expansion of the AAC and what that will look like, or its merger with the Pac-4. And there was a big argument coming out of discussion circles that USF should be included in any configuration of the new AAC. And a lot of folks had issue with my assertions that I think any teams that are invited into a potential combined consolidated conference with the Pac-4 should be championship winners and championship programs. If you think about it, in every other sport, if you're ever thinking about getting the best together, you always look at getting champions or good teams. And I think it's only in college football where folks look at brands and then they state that a brand is a good team because of who they are instead of what they produce. And I think that's kind of problematic because it really does introduce a lot of bias in the game. And I think that's a lot of the reason why a lot of deserving teams do not gain opportunity to play for national championships or get ranked properly. I think, if a P5 team or formerly P5 team was able to have a good season and get 12, 13 wins, they're automatically considered, for a national championship game slot. If there are any other P5 teams that have a better record. But then if you look at a G5 team or a group of 5 team, they can have an undefeated record and they still are excluded because their schedule wasn't hard enough. I think it's a problem, and when that thinking begins to creep into the group of 5 level or the non-autonomy or power 2 or 5 or whatever it is now level, I think it's a problem because everyone at this level, at the group of 5 level, has experienced the exclusion and the pain of the exclusion when you have a team that's capable and deserving of, competing for a national championship and they don't get a chance. So I think, we have to begin to look at merit and pure on the field merit, because if that's what we expect from the Power 5 or the Power 2 or the rest of college football, we have to lead by that example. So, in my Pac American conference, mock-up, I did leave out USF. I love USF. I think South Florida is a great school and it has a great team, but they've underperformed. And that shouldn't be rewarded, and then who knows how the final configuration is going to go. Maybe USF is in, maybe they're not. I only had a suggestion. So I think, folks, it's great to, definitely criticize my suggestions and, say you have your own opinion. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we really have to have a good discussion as a group of 5 fan base as to, how do we classify elite programs? Should it be just a name like SMU, even though SMU hasn't won a conference championship in God knows how long? Or should it be by performance? UCF has won conference championships. UTSA has. Florida Atlantic has, and UAB has. And I know you guys hate hearing that, but a championship is a championship. Coastal Carolina has. They're a great school. So, they're great schools. So we have to be fair in the way that we talk about these schools. And we have to look at data and use data to really drive our discussion. I think if we can do that, we'll become, 1, a more informed fan base, and 2, a fairer fan base. Just my 2 cents here. Until next time, America.